We were commissioned on 14 October 1950, and by 1951 we had been trained to fly Spitfires and Tempest fighter aircraft. Tempests were the one that had taken strong part in the Kashmir War, but towards the end of it, late 48 and early 49, actually Spitfires had also come. So I got posted to the Spitfire squadron. We had, I think, 8 Spitfires and 3 Vampire jets. The Vampire jets were the first jets to arrive in Asia, and they were in number 7 squadron, to which I had been sent. Quite an honor it was actually to be sent to 7th squadron. But being a young pilot officer, I joined in March 51. But till the middle of August, I was not allowed to touch the Vampire. It was only the Spitfire. About 4 or 5 weeks after joining, that would have been something like toward the end of April, in the hot sun of Delhi, Palam, we were lined up in parade. A VIP is coming to talk to you. The VIP was Jam Sahab of Navanagar, the ruling prince. So he came there and he started off. He says, "You know, gentlemen, I'm very fond of the Air Force. And I'm very fond of the squadrons. And my favorite squadron is number 8. And you're talking to number 7? So I gritted my teeth. I said, this will call for a retaliation. And I had to wait for retaliation for almost till April 52. When we went to Jamnagar. When we went to Jamnagar, we were in Jam Saab's club. And, you know, people were trying to get me drunk. But I had grown up with my father drinking. So I never exceeded one drink at the most ever. At least till that time. And suddenly, coming out of the club, I said the club has these tiny little cannons. And Jamsa's got a lot of them. So I got my colleagues, 2 of us, one colleague and myself, pick it up and put it in our truck. And we walked away with it. And then when we went away from the squadron from Jamnagar back to Halwara where we were posted, Jam Sahab had been told that one of your cannons been stolen. But he was a gracious man. He says, okay, 7th squadron don't have a cannon, I gift it to them. That was fine. We were very happy. Now, that cannon was our proud possession for 4 years, never fired, but it used to be on a display at the buildings, where there were hardly any buildings, by the way, in Halwara. We were all in tents. The only building was the mess. And we were living in tents and what is called DTLs, deep trench latrines. That's a huge hole in the ground with a wooden platform with a hole. Right. Anyway, this was the state. So, what was I saying about this cannon? What happened was, 1955, I got posted to Jamnagar as an instructor. By then I had become a pilot attack instructor. So a gentleman called Paul Lozado, armament officer, he just died 3 days ago.
That's my
That's his
grandfather.
Your grandfather?
Yes.
Oh, that's where I must have seen you. So what happened was, Paul Lozado decided on the anniversary of the squadron to fire the cannon.
Oh my God!
Okay.
Do you know what he did? Into the barrel, he shoved all sorts of armament that he could find, took out the cartridges, the shots, and put the gunpowder and so on and so forth, and lit it. And the cannon shattered into 1,000 pieces. When I heard of it, I said, Paul, the next cannon I will fire will be through you. And I told him this in Bangalore also, that my wish is unfulfilled. With Lord listening very carefully, his wife.